Supervisor Stevens Miller.
Thanks. Thanks, Antonio, and to your parents in particular for hosting this. It's a wonderful event. I don't think I've ever eaten so well in one of these things. Please do this a lot. Please make sure your mom goes. But I do want to say that it is very, very good to be home. And I say that for a couple of reasons. One is that I used to live right up the street. I went to high school at Langley High. My father was a Navy man, and so the family moved around quite a bit. As it's worked out, I've spent over half my life in Northern Virginia. But I'll tell you that something all military brats learn is home is not an address. Home is where your family is. And I grew up in a wonderful, loving family. I have a loving wife, and I love our son. We both do. He loves us. We have a family. But as I've become more active in the Democratic Party, I've recognized that I have become a member of another family. A family that is not defined by its ancestry, but by its ideology. The other side often tries to portray itself as the ones with the great beliefs, and that somehow perhaps we're just the academics, that we don't have the same sort of heart and soul they do. But I know that isn't true. We are defined as a group. We are made into the family we are because of some of our basic beliefs. And in this particular election, those have not necessarily been at the forefront of our campaign efforts every day. And it's understandable why not. When you go out and knock on doors and you talk to the people who have suffered from the train wreck the Republicans have made out of our economy, it's easy to recognize what their fears and concerns are going to be. They're worried about their jobs, they're worried about their incomes, their health care, their futures. That takes some of the things that define us off of the front burner for some of the voters. And that means that in the past, we were able to win on issues like choice, on issues like the environment. This go around, we're not really in that situation. But those of us who are defined by the things that make us the family we are, I hope we'll remember that even though we're not going to win these races this time on choice, we'll have to win it for choice. We won't win it on the environment, but we have to win it for the environment, for workers' rights, for basic equality, for the things that make it so important that he goes back, she goes back, that I go with them, and that we go with enough others that if that awful guy who wrote that terrible thesis becomes governor, there will be a shield to protect the civil liberties that define why this is the party of the people. And so it's great to be with my family, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you. And I want to remind you, lest my finance director strangle me that I don't, that we have a website. And some of us, including Margie and myself, were lucky enough that a group all the way out in California found our races, and they're matching donations up to a few $1,000s. So go to our websites, click them, direct your friends there, give us a call. We've always got things you can do, and it is so heartening to see people who are at an age that when I was at your age, I did not get involved in these things, but you are. I'm sorry I waited so long to join you, but it's so great to be with family. Thank you.